Greetings, salutations, and all around. How the hell are you? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, is backed into a corner. He's received an updated autopsy report. Things aren't looking good, but we'll work it out, because we're smart, we're loyal. Say my name. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, good.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Ooh, dang. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink.
An introduction should not require any interaction from the crowd.
She shook her boobs at us.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? I was in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Well, it can't be any grading than back and forth grading voices. So here we go. It was 9 a.m. at night. 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, and then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
Your tits are amazing.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony, as is my remarkably solid erection. This hasn't happened in many years. I'm thinking about it. Yes. Cheeseburgers. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright! I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Of course I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Miss Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has some weakness.
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Let's do it. 9 when I looked out the window, Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this. It. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. Mr. Wright! I will not have you badgering my witness! But badgering? Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him. That poor girl. Or, Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? Being attacked. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? Was the mouse of Rosen in the defendant's chair? How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing? Did you really see the defendant at all?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed the client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ah! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way at the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rar, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Speaking of wood.
Woo! Updated. There we go. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the Thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Don't know how you knew it was a clock.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I think I know exactly where to press. That clock, statue-y clock, the Thinker, I think. Do I present it? Yes, I do. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order, order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes! That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Hell no. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Murderers. Only once.
Hammer! Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
You stop me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room, hee. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Are you satisfied? Nope.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it could not have wrong. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just have a look as soon as you can.
Oh.
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It says the defense says. The clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence proves the clock removed. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone. I would like it.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Ooh, yeah.
Order! Who wants burgers? No? Chinese? Okay.
The defendant's cell phone! This wasn't brought to my attention! Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Trouble. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
How goes that to you, Edgeworth?
Not.
Let's hear the conversation. Hold on, think of that if you could. Probably telling you the clock isn't talking right now, huh? It's not working? That's lame. Had to take out the clockwork, sorry. September 5th, 9:27. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Ma?
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections?
Yeah. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's simple. The clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here in police custody is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh!
Ma.
Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Ooh. Oh.
Boobs.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because held it her hand. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let me see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
No? Have a look at this.
That,
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss May's phone, Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that were the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. This is so anime, it hurts.
What?
Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. I gotta kill the cool music. It's so cool. You haven't called in a while? Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to again. What is this time? It's a clock. I mean, it looked like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I...
Your Honor! This is ridiculous! Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Before I tap that ass. Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? The court's seeing the real Miss April May now.
You did it, didn't you? Miss May.
What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you?
You killed her, didn't you?
Whoa! Order! There will be order!
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretap. Oops.
So you admit you tapped her phone?
But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl.
Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it.
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it, and I will.
You can't be serious, no way.
Way, I say way, and oh, I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 a.m. night. At 9 o'clock at night. I was getting my room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice. Coffee.
I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Wait, did I just screw up?
So, where does that leave us?
It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit the murder. They're going to just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something.
Call the bellboy to the witness stand.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. And we will examine his testimony next time. Man, this is getting heated. So heated. Anyway. If you want to go ahead and see the rest of this pan out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like and share as well if you do please. And if all goes well, to be continued. Your Honor!